You want the nonsense?
Tell him we going for Canelo next.
Yes. Let's
Tell him.
go. Canelo, come on.
Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford are rumored to face off in May, with Turkey reportedly securing Canelo in an electrifying 3-fight agreement.
We'll get Terence Crawford. I think Crawford is looking at just a huge fight with Canelo, and if he doesn't get it, he might not even fight anymore. Because he's told me that before.
Just put me in the game, coach. Just put me in the game. Canelo Crawford, the biggest.
Former champion Keith Thurman offered insight into why Crawford might believe he has a real shot against Canelo. He referenced Canelo's fight with Jermall Charlo, pointing out tactical elements that Crawford could exploit. Crawford's analytical mind and sharp adaptability may be key to his confidence.
I think a fight with Terence Crawford will be big, Even though a lot of people think it's a total-based match, I think Crawford puts up a good fight.
Robster acknowledged Crawford's greatness and Hall of Fame credentials, but noted the immense challenge of jumping weight classes. He predicted Crawford would adopt a smarter, more calculated approach similar to his strategy against Errol Spence rather than engaging aggressively. Still, he warned that Canelo's size and strength could ultimately be too much.
The others say, like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he's still got that kind of steam.
Trainer Robster expressed strong belief that Canelo would dominate Crawford at 168 pounds. He pointed out that Canelo has long competed at that weight, whereas it would be Crawford's first venture into such territory. Fan opinions aside, he maintained that Canelo has a natural advantage due to experience at that size.
There's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo had, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another, you know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out, you know what I mean?
Bradley praised Crawford's fearless mentality and said a showdown with Canelo could be one of boxing's most compelling matchups. He admitted the danger involved, particularly the risk of a knockout, but doubted that Canelo could beat Crawford easily, framing the bout as unpredictable and must-see.
I do wonder how effective Crawford can be if he keeps moving up in weight. Like you're starting to see that, now he's not quite as strong. The knockout streak is over. But he can box really, really well. But Majumov pressed him the whole fight. So obviously the power wasn't getting the respect that he might have gotten when he was a little at the smaller weight class.
Respected trainer Andre Rozier also weighed in, admiring Crawford's abilities, but cautioning against a move to 168 pounds. He argued that although a jump to 154 pounds is logical, 168 is another level entirely. Canelo is a different beast at that weight, Rozier warned, suggesting that the risk might outweigh the reward for Crawford.
And remember, Canelo is a guy who presses a lot. That's one thing Canelo does. Canelo's not very active, but he gets in your face and he mentally presses you a lot by cutting off the ring, getting in your face. So I start to wonder if going up to super middleweight is going to be a bridge too far for Crawford. But hey, man, he got the win, and I guess that's going to be the talking point from now as well.
When you say, I want Canelo, is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. That's a conversation. It's not just, oh, man, you will whoop his ass.
Yes, man touch.
You know what I mean? I'm not.
Boxing commentator Tim Bradley weighed in, emphasizing Crawford's unique talent and drive. While acknowledging the difficulty of moving up in weight, Bradley expressed confidence in Crawford's skill set to pull off what many believe is impossible.
Everybody wants to fight me. Everybody calling me out and everything. And like I say, I have nothing to win with Crawford. 2-3 weights plus less than me. But if the money is right, why not? Right? Why?
Publicly, Canelo has hinted that Crawford, while clearly talented, doesn't bring enough excitement or financial return. Some see this as a strategic move by Canelo to pursue more lucrative matchups. However, he did say in an interview, why not? Don't get me wrong. He's a great fighter, but for me, in my weight class, it's easy work, easy money. Crawford fired back, calling it easy work for him too. and challenged Canelo to accept Turki Alalshik's offer. Crawford believes Canelo's reluctance stems from fear of losing.
If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want 200 million for Benavidez, and he want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his legacy.
Critics have long accused Canelo of avoiding a matchup with Crawford, claiming he doesn't see financial or competitive value in facing a smaller opponent. Despite Crawford's status as a multi-weight, undisputed champion and pound-for-pound elite, Canelo has downplayed the fight's significance.
But I wouldn't mind seeing it.
Me too. Me too.
I don't know what the fuss is about. You know, Crawford ain't no damn Jamel Charlo. He ain't none of them guys. Crawford's a different animal. This dude's #1 pound for pound, whether you have him on his list or not. Like, he's one of the top dogs in the game. You know, he traveled up 4 weight classes, got the job done. You know, a couple more weight classes. Yeah, it sounds crazy. It's never been done in boxing, but I think anything is possible.
Both fighters bring compelling narratives to the ring. At 34, Canelo might be slowing down, but he remains one of boxing's elite. At 37, Crawford shows no signs of decline, though time is always a factor. If the fight happens, it promises a captivating clash of styles. Canelo's brute force against Crawford's finesse.
You know, he's a guy, he wants that challenge. And why not? You know, why not Canelo? You know, he knocks him out, That's just what it is at the end of the day. But I still want to see it, and I don't think Canelo knocks out Terence Crawford.
Crawford, a 4-division world champion with an undefeated record, is aiming for greatness by leaping the weight divisions to 168 pounds, despite the odds. His technical brilliance and ring IQ make him a threat even to someone of Canelo's caliber. Boxing analyst Paulie Malignaggi also shared his perspective on the fight.
I think 54 is going to be enough for him. Him going up to fighting, quote unquote, if it should happen, Canelo, I don't see that ending well. It's just too much and too far to go. But that's what it would take.
Porter highlighted the physical mismatch, suggesting that while Crawford is exceptionally skilled, he may be at a serious disadvantage against the larger, stronger Alvarez.
I think Canelo still bodies Crawford. I'm going to what the fans feel. Because at the end of the day, Canelo is coming down from a weight where Crawford is going to eat his way up to a weight. In order, and I'm going to keep saying over and over and over, in order for you to go up in weight classes, to be dominant, to carry the power, to carry the speed, to carry the physics, the way that your body's supposed to carry that weight, you got to gradually move yourself up. There's a reason why bodybuilders, weightlifters, athletes that compete for specific events, they gradually work themselves up.
Canelo Alvarez, the undisputed super middleweight champion, boasts an impressive 60-2 record with 39 knockouts, despite approaching his mid-30s. The Mexican icon remains a formidable force renowned for his power, precision, and fiery spirit. Former welterweight champion and boxing analyst Sean Porter voiced concerns about the potential mega fight, questioning whether it's reasonable or fair for Crawford to jump to weight classes to face a powerhouse like Canelo.
When Canelo fought Charlo, besides the knockdown, Charlo was able to protect himself very well against Canelo's onslaught. The only problem was, while protecting himself, there was no offense.
Speculation around the potential matchup intensified after top trainer Robert Garcia suggested the fight might actually happen. Could this dream showdown take place on May 5th? 2025 Canelo's traditional fight date. In the background, Turkey has finalized a 3-fight deal with Canelo, and that reportedly includes a bout with Crawford, something Crawford has long pursued. Sources indicate Crawford is high on Canelo's shortlist for May. The push behind the deal is said to come from Saudi investor Turki Alalshik. If finalized, the clash could be staged in Las Vegas, a fitting venue for a historic battle. Garcia acknowledged doubts among fans due to the size and weight gap between the two fighters, but remained confident in Crawford's ability to compete.